Hi everyone, we're back with a unique life cycle, our shared reading. And we had read about the cicadas and how they have to grow slowly underground after burrowing into the ground. And we were kind of talking about different text features and different things like that in this article. So one of the things I mentioned in the first video was that sometimes you will see a photograph with some words by the photograph. That is called a caption, this caption part here. And since this picture is real, it's an actual picture, we call these photographs. So I did a real close up on this one, and here is what the caption says. It's telling us about this photo, and it says this cicada is molting or shedding its skin. So do you notice that they tell us what the word molting is? And they put a little comma here and then say, or shedding its skin. It's telling us that's what molting means. A lot of times when you don't know a word, if you read on, it will give you the definition after it. And becoming an adult. At first, the new adult has a soft shell. After a few days, the shell hardens and turns black. So it's going to change color, right? It's not going to be this green color anymore. It's going to get a tougher exterior and turn black. All right, now here's the second portion, the second part of our article. And I talked about this also in the first part of the video. It has the life cycle. So the next paragraph says, after years alone in the dark, a brood of periodical cicadas comes out of the ground at the same time, usually in May. How does the brood know when to come up? Scientists think the cicadas count the years by changes in the sap they drink from roots. When trees lose their leaves in winter, their sap changes, and the cicadas know another year has passed. They also know that when the soil gets warm, it is spring. After 13 or 17 years, depending on their species, the cicadas all come out together. Because so many cicadas appear at once, other animals can't eat them all, and this allows some cicadas to survive. Adults live for only a few weeks. The males gather in large groups and make a noise called a song to attract females. Together they can be louder than a freight train. The adult cicadas reproduce, the females lay more eggs, and the cycle begins all over again. And then we talked a little bit about this already, that this is a life cycle. And you start by looking at the one here, and it says a female cicada is laying her eggs. And then we move on to this 2, and I can look over here to figure out the 2 says nymphs or baby cicadas fall to the ground, and it shows them, going down to the ground. And the arrow I follow, I look here at number 3. This says nymphs burrow underground. We talked about burrowing mean they dig deep into the ground, right? And then we go to number 4, which says after 13 or 17 years, the cicadas emerge and molt. And then over to 5, adult cicadas live for a short time, they reproduce, and the life cycle begins again. And that is it for today. We'll come back to this, the questions tomorrow or later. And remember, we're still trying that skill where you read the question first and then go back and reread. So we'll be doing that in our next video.